Hello YouTube subbies. So I am on my way home from work and I'm kind of stuck in this Orlando traffic. So I wanted to come back with another video about starting a nursing business, which I talked to you guys about, today's Monday, yesterday, about launching my telemedicine business. So let me just give you guys the first few steps of what I do, because this is not my first business. I've started multiple small businesses, which a lot of entrepreneurs do until something works. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs, especially small entrepreneurs, will launch multiple businesses until they find one that really kicks off and works. So one of the first things that I do is secure my company name. So I do this by searching on social media, because social media is such a big deal with business. Like, you have to secure your name, and you can't take a name that somebody else is using, or a name that is so close to another business. So I secure my social media name. And I also do a TEAS search, T-E-A-S, TEAS, the trademark search, to make sure I'm not infringing on, somebody else's business name. So I do a social media search and a TEAS search to make sure that I can actually use this business name. I hope this thing stays up. That I can actually use this business name, and if it's all clear, I can't find anything, then I will secure the Instagram name, make sure I can use that same handle, that same @ for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as well as just making sure that I can. And I also search, I use GoDaddy.com for to secure the URL, the website address. So I searched that also, and I do all of that same day. Social media platforms, GoDaddy, and TEAS, the trademark search. I do all of that same day before I lock in on a name. And once that is done, I lock it in. I pay GoDaddy for the URL. I secure the I create a Gmail account, because for Instagram you have to have an email associated, and it can't be an email that's associated to another account, because it'll give you like a message like, this email is already associated to a name. Sorry about, the sun is so bright, I'm sorry. But anyway, so I secure the name. I like, for my company that I just launched, which is Urgent MP, it's the urgentmp.com, Urgent MP. So I was going to go through LegalZoom, and I still am thinking about it, but I did not go through LegalZoom to basically create the business through the Maryland Department of Business or whatever. I did not go through them, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it was gonna be like $700 and something, and I really didn't want to pay that. If I really had to, then I would have paid that, but I just went through Maryland.gov, went to Maryland.gov and did it all myself, and it was around, I think it was like basically $200, like $194 to create the LLC. Now in Florida, because I'm really more familiar with Florida, you would go to sunbiz.org, and to create an LLC in Florida is like $130. So basically you would find whatever the State Department, that you can create a LLC, and just pay the fee to create your LLC. So that is securing the name in the state, securing the name on social media platforms, securing the name for the website, which is super important, because in my opinion, you don't want to have a business name and then the website address, the URL, doesn't have anything to do with the company name. You really want it to kind of match up. Okay, so I can barely remember where I left off, but long story short, secure your business name, social media, the domain name on GoDaddy, your website, and then your LLC through your state. Now, at some point, you are gonna want to create a trademark, so nobody else in the country can use your business name. Just because I'm the urgent MP in Maryland, and just because I'm the urgent MP in Florida, does not mean somebody in Arizona can think just like I'm thinking and register urgent MP under, in their state. God willing, that doesn't happen, especially with me putting this on, YouTube. Hopefully nobody goes and does that, because I want to go through LegalZoom for that part. When you do a trademark, you will do your trademark or whatnot, and then you get all these emails saying that you need to do this and that. I don't really understand all of that. I personally would feel more comfortable if an attorney does that part, because I don't really know how to follow up. That's above my knowledge level right there. So I'd rather go through LegalZoom for that, and I feel like I just know the price. And I mean, for a nurse, a RN especially, you do 2 extra shifts, and that's your the fee right there. You're fine. Just do 2 extra shifts, and you can afford to trademark your business name in the country. And I feel like it's worth it to go ahead and do that. I personally want to franchise my business out one day, so I really plan to lock in my name on a national level. Now, when you form your business through the Department of Business or whatever in your state, you have the choice to say, well, I want this to be a sole proprietorship. It's just you and your name. You assume all the liability. The business goes down, you personally go down, okay? I don't want that. I chose a limited liability company, LLC. When you form an LLC, you really need to file a form with the IRS, call it S Corp or C Corp. I chose an S Corp, which means it is a single owner company, similar to a sole proprietorship. When I file my personal taxes, I will then file my business tax, just on an additional form during the tax season. I don't want to do quarterly taxes. I have not reached that point in life that I need a C Corp and that I need to be doing quarterly taxes and all of that. I'm not there yet. If that time comes, when it comes, then I will have to change. But right now, as a single owner, and I'm only going to be doing, I want to file my business tax the same time as my personal tax. That is the simplest way to do it for me. You guys have to do what's best for you. You can form a partnership, a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a corporation, however you want to do it. You have to decide what's best for your company. I did the LLC. I filed a tax form for an S Corp. Now, you need to, and this has nothing to do with the name necessarily, but you need to apply for an EIN, which is basically your business's social security number. You have your personal social security number. Your business needs its own identity, its own number, and that is free. You need to have your EIN for multiple reasons. One of the main reasons is to open a bank account. When you go open a business bank account, you need to have your name secured, your LLC, or if you went sole proprietorship route, whatever, your documents that your name is registered with the state. You have to have that. You have to have your EIN. So you need to apply for your EIN, which is free. Now, medical field, you really want to get a national provider identification number, an NPI. I'm in the car and I don't know if this is, I can't remember if it's just this, but I know the website is like nppes.gov. I will make sure I put it in the description. So you need to go on that website, that government website, and register or apply for an NPI number for an organization. I'm a nurse practitioner. I am a medical provider, so I have an NPI for myself because I am a nurse practitioner. My company needs its own national provider information because that company is providing a service. I might not, now I just so happen to be the medical provider for Urgent MP. But one day I will not be the medical provider for Urgent MP. I will hire medical providers. But Urgent MP is still providing medical service. So I needed to register my medical company and apply for an NPI number. That is free and it's fast and easy. You will get your NPI number back. Honestly, for my nurse practitioner NPI for myself, I think I got my NPI back in maybe 5 minutes in an email. For my organization, I got my NPI back in maybe 10 or 15 minutes in an email. You need that NPI if you are going to be billing insurance companies. Honestly, I don't care if you are a self-pay only medical company. You really need to have an NPI. You just do. Just get it done. It's free and it's fast and easy. You need to have your EIN also. Now this is something that a lot of people don't think about when forming a business, but you really need to do it. And that is getting a sales tax. In Florida, they call it sales tax receipt, which means that you can sell items and you know, people pay taxes on it. Maryland, I did it and I can't remember. I know it's called like sales tax and use or something like that in Maryland, and also with tax withholding. So in Maryland, which is where my where Urgent MP is formed for Maryland. When you're forming your LLC, which is so convenient, it asks you, do you want to go ahead and create a sales tax and tax withholding account? I click the box, yes, because I know I'm going to hire employees. I need to be able to withhold taxes from their paycheck. If I happen to be selling something, which I don't really plan to sell anything through Urgent MP, but just in case I do, I have my sales tax and use number. Also, create that account, get that, whatever is called in your state, you need to do it. In Florida, through the Department of Labor, and I believe it's the same in Maryland. I haven't done this part. I think I've had it on my task list to do today. Create an account with the Department of Labor. You need to have an account because that's going to cover you for workman's comp, unemployment insurance. If you plan on hiring other people. If you don't plan on hiring anybody and it's just you, then don't, you know, you can skip that part. But if you are opening a business as a nurse, you're likely going to hire other people. You can't do everything, especially in the, you know, in the medical. So this is what I learned with having my home health agency. You, number one, have to hire other people because I can't be everywhere. I can't be in the office and take care of the patient. You have to hire somebody. So you need to have that workman's comp and what did I just say? Workman's comp and unemployment insurance account. Look that up in your state, okay? Maryland made it super easy because you can pretty much just click a box and register, you know, apply for everything at one time, which was so nice, so nice. In Florida, not so much. You have to go through the Department of Labor like separately. It's not as a package like it is in Maryland when creating your business. What else am I going to tell you guys in this video? I feel like those are the beginning steps, and you really can do that in a day. Commit your morning to that. You do not have, that doesn't take days. That doesn't take all day. You can commit just the morning to securing your business name and forming your business. Get started that way, okay? My next video, which I'm probably gonna record today, just because I'm kind of on a roll here, in my opinion, I don't know. I'll bring you guys some more information about other things that you will need with your company, such as the website, the telephone number, and just different resources, honestly, that are free or close, like super cheap. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, this is how I do it. I am not a business connoisseur. This is how I form my businesses, and it has worked for me. If you think that this is not the right way to do it, by all means, do it your way. Do it however somebody else told you to do it. This is how I do it for my businesses, and it has not failed me yet. I have not been in the wrong. I haven't been, been in legal trouble or anything in how I am forming my businesses. I do as much research as that I can do, and I ask questions. So if you don't agree with how I am telling people to start their business, that is a-okay. You have to do it how you do it. I do it the way that I have learned to do it, and the way I was told to do it from these various departments. Now, these are human beings answering the phone at these departments, so I'm not, they're not perfect, but I trust them because this is what they do. That's their job. They know their job, I assume. So I'm just saying, if you don't like the way that I'm, what I'm teaching through my YouTube channel, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to be mad at you. If you have any other questions, if you want me to go in further details, such as what's the difference between sole proprietorship, S Corp, C Corp, let me know. I will try to help you guys out and give you more information. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I will get back to you guys in another video and tell you what else I have done to form my business, start my business, and get everything going.